people tell me I'm really tall, and they always ask, how the hell do I fit in that car? And the question isn't really how, it's, well, actually, it is how. It's actually pretty easy. People look at that car and go, wow, it's so small. How do you fit in it? And, well, it's kind of difficult a little bit. My knees go up into the top of the top of the tub, and then my back is curved, so every now and then it starts hurting. Yeah, and it doesn't help that my neck's long either. So like my head's so high in the seat, and I'm just trying to like stretch it down all the time. And honestly, it's a little bit of a pain in the butt, but I make it work. And that's kind of the answer to the question that everyone asks: how does a 6'4" racing driver? How does that work? Doesn't really mix, right? People always say, "Hey, you should play some basketball, or you should get into football or anything else other than racing," because people, it's just a short person sport. Yeah. What else? Oh, and the team, I love my team. The K Motorsports, they're all great guys. What can I think of? What can I think of here? Today was a rough day. Obviously, when you're in championship contention for the lead, you think a 5th place is going to be rough. So that's where I finished in that last one. But you know what? The team and I, we figured out the car. I learned a lot on my driving. Figured out the car. We got a good setup for tomorrow, and I think we're looking pretty strong. So we're gonna go in tomorrow in qualifying and give it the best we got. And I'm super excited. It's been a great weekend. The team's been great. Everyone that's been showing up. Like we have drivers here. We're super open. We're super. What do you say? Yeah, I guess we're just super open. We invite anyone to join the series, and we don't really care if you're a woman or or a woman or male. It's anything really. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we should care. We should have some more women into the sport. And I always feel like there's not enough. It's mainly men, and I feel like some women are just a little scared to get into it, or I don't know. I don't know what the reasoning is. But I'm not going to talk about something controversial. They are very capable of being good drivers. I know plenty of good women drivers. I grew up with a few of them, and I wish there was more in the sport right now. But it's Michael D'Orlando. I am a 19-year-old race car driver in the Road to Indy. I'm 19. Yes. No, I didn't. For K Motorsports driver in the USF 2000 Championship, Southern New Jersey area, and we're here for the Road to Indy event that's happening. Today is the first race day of the weekend, so we had our practice earlier this morning, and we just went out for qualifying. Practice was, qualifying, I qualified P6, so I start 6th for race 1, which is today at 2:30, and looking pretty good. Looking pretty good so far. I'm looking forward to going into the race. I know we have a good car. We have a good setup for that, and we're missing a little bit of time here or there, but I know we'll get there. But I'm super excited for this weekend. I'm glad to have everyone here. You and the rest of everyone that came to support me. It's a fantastic weekend, great turnout. So my goal right now is to be an IndyCar driver. I want to do that full time, and right now I'm in a perfect position. As a part of the Road to Indy, it's more of a stepping stone kind of ladder system, and you work your way up from USF 2000 to Indy Pro, then Indy Lights, and then finally IndyCar. And it's a very good program, in that sense that the IndyCar is kind of watching, and they recognize the drivers and everyone. And that's my main goal. Obviously, I'd love to win every championship as I go up, and an IndyCar championship or an Indy 500. But that's my goal, to be a paid. I can't say anything less than my family is amazing. They do nothing but support me. Yeah, they're a little bit hard on me sometimes, and I can be a little pain in the butt. But they're amazing. My dad and mom, they work so hard, and even my brother, he's super supportive. He's a year younger, so he's in the F1600 series instead of what I'm in now. And they're all super supportive. They spend a lot of time helping me out, and I spend a lot of time like normal family stuff, and I wouldn't be here without them. They deserve all the respect, all the thank yous. It's the best, I would guess you'd say, isn't about how you perform on the track, mostly. Obviously, how you perform on the track is 100% a huge part of that, but it's also what you do off the track. And every week you go to the gym, you work out, and you're pushing yourself to limits that you didn't even know you had. You constantly learn about the sport, learn new things. Next 2 hours, I'm just gonna be relaxed, try not to use so much energy. I'll look back through I'm sitting down. I'm going to look back through, do some debriefs with my team after the last qualifying and practice, try and figure out where some more speed is, and obviously get a healthy lunch. It's super important to be healthy about what you eat, and that's where you get your energy from. So if that's my plan for the next 2 hours.
By the way, energy drink Dino Luzzi, since you mentioned energy, he's one of the sponsors.
So I know a lot of people here. I've been in motorsports for a while, and a lot of them I grew up racing with back in karting. So I have a pretty good relationship with a lot of the drivers. We don't really share too much information. I mean, after the race is over, we can talk about stuff like how things happen and kind of just goof off and talk about it. But we don't really share too much information, but we're always kind of supportive of each other. Yeah, we're always kind of supportive of each other and push each other to be better. In a way that doesn't necessarily give away what we're doing, but try and betters us and them. So no, not necessarily practice together, but every now and then we'll have fun and we'll go race for fun. Another driver lives at least 20 minutes from me, and we work at the same go-karting track. So I've known him for a while now. We're great friends, and so as a racing driver, it's really hard to be a good racing driver, at least, and have a fear of what's going to happen if you crash, or am I going to be hurt? Am I going to die? That fear is not necessarily there. Obviously, sometimes it can get a little scary when you're out of control, but at that moment, you're out of control already. But for safety, I have a lot of trust in the equipment. The Hans devices, the helmets, the suits, they're all FIA graded and SFI graded stuff. They're all fireproof. The helmets are the best you can find, and I have a lot of trust into the equipment here, and I haven't had anything fail so far, so I'm super glad about that. And obviously the sport can be dangerous, but as a driver, we know that and we understand that, and we still do it anyways because we love the sport.
Let's end it on a high note. Anything that you want to share with the world? What's on your mind? If anything, you care about the girls coming here. I was thinking was coming here. I thought I would see a lot of pretty girls. I don't see any girls. It's only dudes and cars. What's on your mind?
Honestly, the way I live life is you care about things, you put effort into a lot of things, you make sure that if you want something, you go for it, you try, and I think my mentality is more to experience a lot of things, to have a good life, to be happy, instead of focus more on the material things. Like, you see a lot of people that try so hard, they live every day, working their butts off to be rich, and then it doesn't really pay off, they're not happy anymore, and that's not what I want to do. That's my outlook on life is to be happy, and I think that needs to be more broadcasted to the rest of society, because I feel like people are sending the wrong message in that way. Obviously, I'm super thankful for these guys. They're helping me out, and they're putting a lot of time and effort into, and money especially, into my career. And yeah, it can be a little hard on me sometimes. I can feel the pressure, but I just take it one step at a time. I have to realize that they're here to support me. They're here to help. So if I have anything going on that I'm really stressed about, or I feel pressured, I can express my feelings. I can talk to those who are here to support me, and because that's what I know they're here for.